To start this Season 6 Condor match of Saakas for Siveure. Whips are goo, cats is hard. Messages have been sent. Both of our racers are ready. Speaking of our racers, both of these racers are from our European sector. And both of them knew each other before joining Condor, so that's really cool. So nice friendly match here as Saakas sends the last message and Civ gets the seed started. Hey Axum, I'm just going by what Condor bot tells me. It says they're both from Europe. And being the beginning of the season, both of our racers are 0-0. Their first match of the season about to get underway. They both have their seeds put in and ready to go, although my capture is way off. So let's fix that real quick. And they are off. Alright, much better. Alright, so early bomb over on Civ's side. Saakas finding that trapdoor. Not getting the... Oh, they did get the extra bomb. Never mind. We have a very similar build on both sides here. Crack wall, hoping for that 1-2 blood shot, which it is. Ooh, we have an obsidian rapier, which is a very good start. And an extra heart as well. Like I said, both these racers being in the European times, we might see a little dropping in their capture here, as you can see on Civ's side. But we'll try to keep it going. Civ finding a 1-2 trapdoor and moving on to their Minotaur fight. Doing a quick shop check. Does not have enough money to buy anything. Saakas moves on to skipping a crack wall there before going into the stairs, but they're into their first boss, which is King Conga. The easiest variant of King Conga. Just take down the line, or bomb is thrown, whatever you want to do. Looks like Saakas is going to save the bomb. Capture of Civ is off. Thank you, Mac. How's that? It is off still. LOL. How's that? Feels good, man. Feels bad, man. There. Mac, please! Yeah, it is a little off. You're right. Being the first match of the season that I'm commentating, expect some little hiccups here. Meanwhile, though, Saakas has 7 hearts plus a potion, while Civ is there with 4 hearts, half of them full, with only half one full, but also has that potion. Finding a lot of crates, should be able to open them all with the obsidian rapier. Goes with the fire, picks up them floaty boots. So we'll see how those work out for Civ. Who does have a much more involved build than Saakas does, just working that obsidian rapier with the coupon carry. Saakas is down to their Zone 2 boss first, which is your Fortissimo, the Unholy Moly. Get it? He's a strong mole. Uncheck purple chest here. We have a freeze tome, which will leave the cookies. See you later. And there's where that extra heart containers came from. There was a magic chicken. Very nice find, especially in zone 2. Saakas doing a little quick shopping there before dropping down into their trap door. Moving on to their 3-2. But Civ is doing a little bit of farming here, finding 3 bombs, so does have that bomb advantage, although they are a floor behind. Excellent use of the fireball at the mini-boss stairs there. Civ is down into their fortissimo fight. So Saakas has a very comfortable lead here, does find some armor to complement all those hearts they have. Port's armor is going to be very useful, especially with that potion. Saakas will be able to take a lot of hits here, but won't want to because that'll reduce the Obsidian Rapier down to 1 damage. Civ unable to take that trap door. Floaty boots not being a bro right now. Find titanium harp in our 3-3 black chest. Both our racers will be passing on that. Civ excellently using their freeze tome to get rid of that mini boss and all of its familiars around it. There is heavy plate there, a map, and a battle shovel. Yo, Ring of Charisma, MVP. Civ being able to buy all those things and has caught up to Saakas as well. For the moment, anyway. Oh, he's going to have to deal with a lot at this trap door here, using the fireball well to clear out most of those enemies. Enemies? And is just down to the Coral Rift fight as Saakas is defeating Coral Rift, checking their purple chest to find a Scroll of Need. I mean, you could need a torch? You already have a potion. Civ also getting a flawless victory. If they are RTMP stratting, they should see that a Scroll of Need is in the purple chest and might go red, but is going to opt for that Scroll of Need. So they changed it now where if you need with a full build, instead of dropping your build you have and getting a glass build, it'll just change everything to glass. So be careful if you want to, you know, do that meme. But Civ is doing an excellent job of catching up here. Able to push a lot harder with their build. That heavy plate doing a lot of work. Switching off of them floaty boots. Definitely a good idea before your zone 5. Want to be standing on your conduit. Doing all the bonus damage. Magic apple. Going to be passing that on Saakas' side. It's going to be just a normal apple with all those empty hearts. Looks like Civ lost those slippers pretty quickly. Going to do a quick check in the Shriners. Going to pass on everything. Pretty much has the build they need. Just needs to start pushing. Saakas did find a Ring of Pain. That's an excellent complement to your Obsidian Rapier, making that purple build. But dropping a bead against Death Metal here. Going for a safe kill instead of getting dunked. Once again, taking Death Metal down as Civ is entering the boss fight. And Civ correctly skipping the boss just there and just starting to push. Civ is going to try to take a shortcut here to make up some time. Does find a trap door, so now is in the lead. Bear in mind, there are some, there will be a delay here. Since I'm casting in the US and both of our racers are in Europe. So we'll wait for the dot dones to see if we get a true winner here. But I believe both our racers should not die during this race. Saakas now taking the lead back from Civ. The Seesaw first race. This is great. Civ once again digging to their boss room. As Saakas follows the conduit there. And Civ, they are both at Dead Ringer at the same time. This is pretty alright. Looks like both are doing Oblivion strats. Oh, Saakas missed the hit the bell. Oh no, so that's gonna give Civ the advantage here. Gotta remember, hit that bottom bell. Both of our racers tanking the bomb hits, getting that loot as quick as they can, and now it's gonna come down to lures. Is that a companion cube on Saakas' side? That's great. Alright, looks like Civ already has 4 hits down here to Saakas' 2. It looks like Civ is going to be done first here. Alright, with a respectable time of 9:18. But we'll wait for the dot done. Let's see what we got here. Hey, Virexia. Yeah, get them urns in. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give the win to Civ over here. But we'll stand by to see if I get any messages. But that was an excellent race by both of our racers. The seesaw in Zone 5 is... there's not much more you can ask for than that. GG's all around. We'll get our next seed generated here, and we'll be off. Excellent race for both of our racers. Both of them able to push real hard at the end. But I believe the mistake happened when Saakas messed up the Oblivion strat by missing the bell. That definitely gave Civ a chance to pull ahead. Get some early hits on the Necrodancer. Alright, our seed is entered. We should be having a countdown. Portal jokes are great. And we're off. Early bomb. I'm going to regenerate here because it looks like we have a little bit of delay. Stand by. The cone. Ooh. The Cone of Wonder. The sink, double Wheatley. There we go. Apologize, but both of our racers are, looks like they're fighting a red dragon here. Saakas does have a ham, an extra bomb, while Civ does have a Torch of Foresight. It looks like a dagger here. We try to catch up with her stream. Saakas down to their first fight, which is Deep Blues. Finding a trapdoor to get down there, so we'll be pushing hard early. Civ doing some shopping here, find some armor and the Earth spell. Does have those projectiles as well, so may be able to utilize those versus Deep Blues. We'll see how it goes. Using an Earth well to take down the Minotaur there. And very nice use of those projectiles, able to defeat Deep Blues before Saakas, who has taken some hits during this fight. Civ is going to check the black chest and is going to get an Obsidian Axe, so Saakas is at a huge disadvantage now. Opting to reset, seeing that Obsidian Axe over on Civ's side. Knowing that they'll need to get a flawless on Deep Blues to manage to at least catch up here, hoping that Civ's going to die. Because right now, all the control right now is in Civ's hands. Finding a Shovel of Courage. Another axe in their 2-1 shop. Also finding healing as well. This is turning out to be a very nice seed so far. Siv's going to keep pushing. Not going to slow play with the advantage here. Going into their Zone 2 boss, which is King Kanga. We're going to save the bombs here and take out the conga line. Seeing those red zombies is always spooky. Yeah, rip hindsight, indeed. Would have found that axe in the Zone 2 and could have maybe caught up. Bomb spill, fine from our King Kanga boss chest. We're going to see more trapdoors here. Siv is pushing real hard. Has a pretty big advantage. May want to think about soul playing here a little bit, as they do go down to 1 heart. And they are dead. This is exactly what Saakas was hoping for. So if Saakas can flawless vic their boss here, it's now in Saakas's hands to get it done. Fortune of hindsight win. Allows you to pick between 3 items you've seen already. And there's the obsidian axe over on Saakas' side. So we'll see if Saakas can run this build better or longer. I agree, a little too pushy over on Siv's side. Could have slowed down even in Zone 2 before even going into Zone 3. And that's where you want to watch what your opponent is doing, where your opponent's at, to decide if you need to push or if you can slow play. And Siv going down again. And Saakas a lot more time to increase their lead. Checking the same shops, creating almost the same build that Siv had earlier. Let's see how Saakas does in Zone 3 though. Siv's still taking a lot of trapdoors here, trying to make up the time. I look like Saakas is going to bomb their shopkeep here, getting that Squega suit. Making a red Wheatley. Or an angry Wheatley? It's hard to tell. And they're into their conga fight. Does have that safety now with the armor, the healing from the Crown of Thorns, and the ham as well. Does take a hit from the conga line though, so no boss chests today. Siv taking out their shopkeep to get armor and the earth spell and a pickaxe, it looks like. Now has to perfect this boss fight. Looks like earth spell strats here is going to get the obsidian axe back. And looks like this is the build we'll be pushing with. Here Saakas is doing a little bit of slow play, which I like to see. Checking their crates, finding food, getting back to full health before taking on the mini boss. A defensive earth spell, keeping our enemies at bay. Well, Siv knows now that they don't have to check any of their shops with that early boss kill. Or, I guess Freddy's a boss. Oh no, it's Nick Doust. And now pushing real hard through this Zone 2. That guy's taking some hits from a beetle. Using that ham. Back to 3 hearts. Before going to their Zone 3 boss, which we have Fortissimo. But Siv is back in Zone 3, pushing real well here. Getting a +1 damage from those sunglasses on their obsidian axe. But taking a few hits here already in Zone 3. Gonna have to be real careful with these enemy swarms, but does take out the mini boss. And pushing towards those stairs. Down to 3-3. Meanwhile, Saakas is pushing through Zone 4 at a leisurely pace. Retreating from this room, making sure not to get telemonkeyed away. And Civ does go down, pushing a little too hard. But trying to catch up at this point is what they needed to do. But now Saakas can really slow play the rest of this run and even out this match 1-1. Looks like Civ's just trying to push any way they can, but we're gonna see some continuing deaths over here. But it's important to keep going because anything can happen. Saakas could lunge onto some goo and get dunked by a Blade Master, or a Golem, or an Ogre. Yep, this is Vert, and it's glorious. This Pixie is chasing down Saakas, oh my. It's hard to dig buffer with the Shovel of Courage. Doesn't really exist. But retreating off of these mini-boss rooms well, being able to take care of these enemies with ease. Yeah, here, right, Blob. It's actually a really good song when you hear the entire thing. Alright, Death Metal's your Zone 4 boss. This is my favorite Death Metal, just because you're teleporting all over the place and it's hilarious. Oh, but Saakas does drop a beat, so we'll be pushing right on. Civ doing some earth kills on Mr. Doused. Saakas is taking a few hits here in Zone 5. But with that Crown of Thorns, we'll be able to build the hearts back up. Can remember to use that Earth spell if they do need to get some quick defense in. That is a really big Deviled Egg, and it's spooky. Now we can have a really big Wheatley. Saakas should really be using their Shield Tome every time they enter a mini-boss room here. Or if they're scared at all, for that matter. Just pop it, and you're good to go. Start smashing face. As they almost retreat the entire way back from that shielded mob there. I don't know what they're called. Jerks. But into their boss room here. Handled well enough. Conduit doing some work to clean up. And Civ's back into their King Konga fight. Zone 2. Earth Zuma taking them down. Orcs, that's what it is. I always think it's Ogre, but I know it's not an Ogre. Something O. As we'll enter, Saakas going a few wrong directions here. To their 5-3 room. Looks like we'll find the right way now. Should really pop a shield spell here, just to be safe. Does take a hit. But with that Squagga suit, can manage. Having to do a couple hits on this metronome with the Obsidian axe down to 1 damage. We are down to our Dead Ringer fight. Let's see what kind of Dead Ringer we got. Looks looks like a left side spawn, so we can decide to do an Oblivion strat here. We'll need to hit the bell here to drop a beat. Or that works. What they did before they entered, they dropped their Obsidian Axe damage on the wall. That's why they clinked it on the wall. Therefore, they could do 1 damage on the Minotaur coming back. That was a really smart play. Civ is in zone 4, but looks like... okay. Might be doing a quick check where Saakas is. Saakas having to do some butt puzzles here. But does have the time to do them. Civ pushing real well, getting his zone 4 in sub 430. It's pretty respectable. But Saakas can now take down the Necrodancer. Oh, the companion cube getting bombed. Does not destroy your companion cube. Almost getting bombed there again. Looks like Saakas is being real safe by clearing out the enemy mobs before going after the Necrodancer, but does have a red dragon to deal with here. And they do, and they finish. 11:30 in game, 14 and some change out of the game. And that's a win for Saakas. We are tied 1-1. Gonna have a rubber match here between both of our racers. Should be a real nice one. Looks like Civ had the early advantage in that race, just pushed too hard after having almost a floor advantage over Saakas, and that's what led to Civ's death. Allowed Saakas to just play a little bit safer. GG's all around. And we'll get our third and final race up. We go here. Oh, it looks like the bot is dead. It won't let Saakas .done. That's not good. Hey, Lead Mango. Sif's gonna fight some Black Knights while we wait for our... Looks like our Condor staff is on it, and they'll make sure the bot gets back up. But in the meantime, we'll jam out to some music and watch Civ take down these Black Knights with the Obsidian Axe. So they should change the sarcophagi in these to the immortal ones. Like you have in hard mode. That'd make more sense, right? Alright, looks like the bot's back up, so we should be starting soon. Yeah, Dark Riders hit pretty frickin' hard. And when they move in that quick on you, it's difficult to react. Especially if you have no damage, or no armor. Mitigate that damage. Bot is alive. I think Saakas' Wheatley hacked into Necrobot. This is a triumph. Alright, we got our seed in here. We'll get our next race going. Let's see who's gonna win this match between Saakas and Siveure. Siveure? I don't know. Siv. But Siv's like a bad thing if you're a goalie in hockey. Or, you know, water in pasta. I just commentator cursed a whip seed, but doesn't look like it. We're gonna have shield spell and obsidian bow over on Saakas' sides. Looks like Siv is gonna take the monocle instead. Saakas is gonna have the early advantage here by having the 3 damage, but the monocle is gonna help Siv through the entire run. Siv's gonna be able to see what's in their boss chests and decide accordingly what to take. I do like Siv's choice better. You also get that kind of pseudo mapping with the monocle too, where you see where items in the wall are or what's in your shop before even like seeing where your shop is. It's a lot of information and it's very nice to have. But Siv finding that glass rapier in their 1-2 chest now has a better weapon than the bow. Trying to pain here. There were opportunities to take it. Siv will not, having that glass rapier. But both of our racers find some extra bombs here early in their zone 1. Saakas not going to check their locked shop. Going to go straight into their boss fight, which is the Unholy Moly. Oh, going down to some ghosts. Looked like they're trying to move up, but the bow trapped them. Siv checking their shop finds a very nice shop. There's a +1 torch there, Ring of Pain, and some magic chicken. Doesn't have enough money for the chicken, but that's pretty good shop, which Saakas skipped. Ring of Pain complements a rapier very well, lunging into an enemy and then blasting everything around it. Another obsidian axe? Are you kidding me? That's a good item to have. A very nice build over on Siv's side. With the +1 damage and the pain on top of it, this is a pretty beefy build. Siv's gonna want to look for some armor here, which is the Gi's armor. Let's pick it up. But no, we'll be picking up the compass here. We'll be finding our exits a lot faster. What I want to pay attention to is if Siv starts to slow play here, which it doesn't really look like they are. Skipping those cookies in their red chests, it's going to treat you a little bit better than the Gigantism. Looks like Siv's going to push here again. With that compass, they'll be able to tell which way they're going, though. Saakas is going into the shop now. May have seen what Siv found there. Gonna buy the chicken, the extra damage, and the ring. So we got the full shop buy there. Using the chicken on the stairs, only getting 1 extra heart of health. Let's see how we handle this Fortissimo. Looks like the pain is taking care of these ghosts that killed Saakas last time. So if Saakas would have checked that earlier, they would have had a successful Fortissimo fight. Picking up that axe, and now they're onto their zone 2. Siv pushing ahead here, though, in zone 3. And yeah, it doesn't look like Siv wants to slow play at all. We're going to push till we win. Snow Bro, going up. What's up, Snow Bro? shielding before lunging into this mini boss. Just fair play. Especially with no armor, being defensive is the way to go. Breaking their glass shovel to get into the shop, even though it is in the wrong direction. Does pick up Freddy. So it does have options to heal here. Taking a hit by a Black Knight. He was just practicing those before this race. And now we are stuck on, okay, core rift fight. Using a heart transplant to go a little bit quicker here. But does take a splash hit. Civ down to 1 heart. Should be opening these golems here, getting extra health. I'd recommend slow playing as well. Hey, a purple slime. Checking your shops. Looking for golem food, crate food. But Freddy really doing a good job there of healing Civ up. And now finding that Crown of Thorns does have a way to heal themselves without looking for items. And a blood shovel, which will help in Necrodancer. Saakas doing their best to catch up here through Zone 3. Does not have that compass. But if they were paying attention over on Civ's side, will know the direction of their stairs. Not knowing what to do about this, okay. Thinking the Ring of Dark, or Shrine of Darkness to slide onto some spikes. Oh no. That was a beautiful slide. I enjoyed it very much. Saakas going on to their Zone 4 boss, but checking the shop first. Nothing really warranted in it, though. Does take the Fireball scroll. I have an 8 damage Fireball for King Konga, just as Saakas goes into Coral Rift, and is trying to use the Heart Transplant just like Civ did. We'll see if we can flawless this. Does have a shield spell to use. Prevent a hit, or just does it correctly, and gets a freeze tome for their trouble. Finding an earth spell on Civ's side in Mr. Doust's shop. That'll help the Dead Ringer. As they continue on to 5-2. Saakas looking to steal the Becoming in the shop. Nope. Gonna stay on the Ring of Darkness. Probably a good idea. Oh, wow, Civ finding an excellent shop there. Some heavy plate, Ring of Peace. Should be good to go for the rest of the fight. Picked up a blast helm. Civ's build is complete. Expertly using a shield spell before entering into that mini boss fight. We're gonna go on to Dead Ringer, using that Quake spell very well to get Dead Ringer down right away, and Civ is onto their Necrodancer fight. Gonna use that Blast Helm and then Blood Shovel to dig Necrodancer out. Get that early quick hit in, which you can't see because it froze, but that's totally what happened. Doing some lure strats here, waiting for Necrodancer to come to him. And it looks like Civ's going to be victorious here in our third race of this match. And there's the Necrodancer down. And Civ down in the stairs. Just a little over 9 minutes. Very well done by Civ. Give them their loot. Where is it? Ew. All right, that's a 2-1 victory for Civ over Saakas. Well done, both of our racers. Very exciting races today. The first race was amazing. Back and forth, very quick. Very good stuff.